The Panama Canal, a masterpiece of engineering, has shortened the trip around South America by thousands of miles in approximately 2 weeks. The waterway measures approximately 50 miles, or 80 kilometers from coast to coast, and consists of artificially created lakes, channels, and a series of locks. The building of the canal was started in 1880 by Ferdinand de Lesseps of the French Canal Company, having recently completed the Suez Canal, linking the Indian Ocean and the Mediterranean. The French effort ended in disaster, financial bankruptcy for the nation, international humiliation, and more than 20,000 lives lost. In 1904, the French decided to pull out, selling their interest in the Panama Canal project to the U.S. government for $40 million. At the time of the sale, Panama was still part of Colombia, and unable to reach a satisfactory financial agreement with the Colombians, the U.S. government, under President Teddy Roosevelt, helped to instigate a revolution within Panama, encouraging them to declare their independence. In exchange for their assistance, Panama sold to the U.S. a 10-mile wide strip of land along the proposed canal route and the rights to continue the construction project. The U.S. effort, led by railroad engineer John Stevens, eventually solved the problems of disease, yellow fever and malaria, and the flooding of the Chagres River, eventually completing the project in just over 10 years. A total of 6 paired locks, 3 on each coast, are necessary to lift ships 85 feet into the canal and lower them back down to sea level at the other end. The existing locks are paired side by side, allowing simultaneous passage of ships in the same or opposite directions. On the Caribbean side are the triple Gatun locks, while on the Pacific side, the lock sets are split between the single Pedro Miguel and double Miraflores locks. Panamanian pilots and line handlers board the ships to oversee the entire process. The ships are under their own power, controlling forward progress through the narrow locks. The mules merely offer ladder control. Once raised to the 85-foot lake level, the ships proceed through the cut channels and Lake Gatun. Water in the locks is moved strictly by gravity. No pumps are used at any stage, flowing from lake level into the locks at both ends. Only when the water level in one lock equals that in the next step can the miter gates between them be opened and the ships are able to proceed to the next chamber. It takes approximately 26 million gallons, or 100 million liters of water from Lake Gatun to fill the locks and move the ship's trough the 3 levels per side, with a total of 52 million gallons, or 200 million liters used for a complete transit. Tolls for passage through the Panama Canal are calculated based on the type of vessel, military, tanker, cargo, or passenger ship, and a Panamax ship like the 2,000-passenger Celebrity Infinity is charged approximately $300,000 per transit. The Panama Canal was completed in August of 1914, and since then, more than 1 million vessels have traversed the famous waterway. In the year 2000, the U.S. turned over control of the Panama Canal operations to Panama, while retaining the right to defend the canal zone in perpetuity. In 2007, the citizens of Panama voted to begin construction on a larger third lane of locks and channels in an effort to accommodate the 20 to 30% of post-Panamax ships currently unable to fit through the current facilities. The new construction would also modify the existing canal by making it deeper, wider, and straighter, facilitating the passage of the ever larger tankers, container ships, aircraft carriers, and cruise ships. Construction of the new lock facilities is scheduled for completion in 2014, the 100-year anniversary of the Panama Canal, and is expected to cost $6 to $10 billion. It is also projected to provide 7,000 new jobs, increase canal traffic, and double annual toll revenue to just over $2 billion. ships are guided through the 1,000-foot-long lock chambers by cables that are attached to powerful electric locomotives called mules. The mules try to keep the ships centered in the lock, often with just 2 feet to spare, while the chambers are filled with water.